So we have decided to work together, not just to grow the SAMCHI Group, but to allow the SAMCHI Group to be a gateway for people to come and invest in Kenya. And Kenya is one of the most attractive economies in Africa. So Kenyans in the diaspora want to come back and invest. Global investors want to invest. Africans want to come and invest. So our problem is not that there's no customer. There's enough customers, there's enough partners, there's enough investors, there's enough everything for us. But as the type of people we are, what are we also looking for, right? What are the boundaries that we will not cross, right? What are the type of businesses that we're not interested in getting in? Where do we stand as to who we are? Because I think that is very, very important when you're engaging with people to say, we're not doing this for money, right? The businesses can provide enough resources for you to expand in whichever direction you want. But the thing that has been, driving you over the past few years, and I've been a witness of it since the book came out, is about legacy, is about succession planning, is about the future of Kenya, is about the future of Africa. You've won global awards today. You've been recognized, global woman, in Dubai. You've been recognized. I don't think there's any award in Kenya that you need even anymore.
Not in
right. But maybe there's the spear, the president. All those things are good. Yeah, those are good accolades. But you don't have anything to prove.
No,
So it's not that you're doing these things. Writing a book is not easy. I've written a book. You've written a book. A book that sells is not easy. Mentorship is not easy. I heard some entrepreneurs say a few days ago that the time they spend going to talk in events, and it took away from their business, and their business suffered. So your business also pays the price of you going out and sharing your knowledge, right? But from where we're coming from, and the assignment that we have, which is to help grow African economies, help Africans, and succeed in Kenya, where would you say we stand? Where is the line that we toe and say, okay, this is what we stand for. This is who we are, right? Just like the book, I Am Esther, but this is also who we are and what we stand for.
First of all, I want to appreciate you as a person coming from outside my country and who thinks highly of my country, my beautiful country, Kenya. You are aware that even our president has asked and called out for investment from Kenyans outside and the diaspora, so to speak, and from the general international public. I guess at times when he is talking about international investors, he's talking of the very big and the very mighty.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one thing that I know. 80% of the employment in this country comes from the SMEs.
Yeah.
I dare say that put together, they are a major, major contributor to this economy in one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I am a significant of one of those. At least that's what I think.
That's what it is. It's a fact of the largest dealership across the country.
And to the extent that God has allowed me to, I want to continue playing my part the best way I know. And when we are speaking with you, and you told me about the challenges that people go through, especially when it comes from a person who has gone through those situations, those circumstances, I felt I want to be open to conversations with people who are wanting to be investors in this country. If there is a way I can guide them,
mm-hmm.
I know the government has policies. I know the government has institutions that talk to the investor, but it's one thing being spoken to by somebody who has not
done the work,
has
not felt the pain,
have not felt the pain,
has not lost the money,
have not lost the money, which I have lost of it, have not woken one day and found that there is a go-slow in your business and you don't know where it is coming from. And you have to deal with them, and you have to deal with Leo situation is another thing. And I think that's the gap. If the opportunity avails itself, that I would want us to pray. And I like this partnership with you because, first of all, you are learned, you have done research, you have experienced it, and I can only come and add on to what you have done, and you can only come to add on what I have experienced. Now, we are very value-based.
Definitely.
And that's very important. And have examples of businesses, and I won't mention them today, that have left on the table just because they have conflicted with what I believe in. Integrity is very important from where I sit. Integrity and honesty, very important. Fairness and equality. Focus and consistency, i.e., we are not a hit and run sort of entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
We care about understanding what's your vision. And for us, it's not about how big you start.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how big the goal, the objective is.
Definitely.
Do you allow what you are thinking of doing? Will you allow it to grow? And as you allow it to grow, we let observe ethical practices.
Mm.
We don't care about humanness, I call it.
Mm-hmm.
We are very strong on spirit of entrepreneurship. In fact, I say, and I've said that sometimes I say this to continue convincing and convicting myself that I will not engage in a business that doesn't employ. If a business is about me, it's about me making lots of money, but I'm not sharing with the society.
Definitely.
For me, I will not engage, that I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
If a business in one way or the other, and we cannot exhaust this list, affects negatively the moral standards, especially for the young people.
Betting,
I know.
It's true.
You know my
have
position.
To draw a line. You have to draw a line.
You know my position is public where betting is concerned. Because I believe I cannot be standing for hard work. I cannot be standing for telling young men and women that you got to put hard work. And at the same time, I'm telling them, waste your whole day seated behind a phone or on a phone, betting,
your
where I know the chances of you winning are almost zero. And yet, stewardship again, you are wasting the resources that God has given you or your mother has given you in an imaginary world, which to me doesn't exist. I am known to say that what I can't eat, I cannot serve it. If I cannot engage in gambling,
I cannot promote it.
I cannot promote it. It's as simple as that. So yes, we look out for people who are very value-based. And value-based is not about our religion. It's not about our faith. No. It's a lot deeper than that. And we will promote what is good for the society. We are very strong on work ethics, so that's important for us. Planning is key. Structures, as we said, is key.
Governance.
Governance is key. And governance and accountability to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, every party, every partner that is part of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
We cannot gain at the expense of other partners in the ecosystem. We will look out for a win-win. So that's what we stand for. That's what we look for.
I love that.
Any other way? I don't know how.
No, we don't. We're not interested because we can't solve everybody's problem.
We don't know. You know, I am these days telling people, take a fish, for example. If you remove the fish from the water, it will die.
It will die.
So there is an environment you put me.
Yeah.
I'll die.
Yeah.
So
let's not go. No need.
So that one, I can't drive in a certain environment, so we won't allow ourselves to go there. However, having said, we'll critique every idea, assess it, and we'll speak to each other, to the other partner and to us, and we agree on a price.
Definitely.
And if we can't agree, we'll give the reasons why we can't agree.
Definitely. Yes. I think this is a good way to end our conversation today. We're going to have more conversations because the goal is also to educate, inspire, and connect with the right people. It's always a pleasure. You know, every time we sit down, there's always new knowledge that we gain. So I pray that we are that gateway that will help Kenya become a value-based economy. Because through our example, because we're talking about it confidently, now people want to see how we do it in the workforce, right? So our businesses also have to reflect it. Our people have to reflect it. And in doing that, I believe we can inspire, you know, a value-based economy. We can inspire integrity in the way business is done in Kenya, and use Kenya as a lever for God's work for the continent. So thank you. I wish you a wonderful day.
Do you notice you didn't introduce me?
I didn't introduce you. Esther Muchemi. I want them to go do the research.
I think so.
Let's go. Because at the end of the conversation, if they don't go do the research, then you wasted your time.
And
go do the research. My name is Amadou Chiko Sissoko. I'm the CEO of INFLUXE Capital.
Yeah.
I mobilize diaspora capital so that we can invest in dynamic industries. And I am a friend, a younger brother, a partner to Esther. Always inspired by her work. We want to grow up and change the world so that more entrepreneurs like you can be able to flourish. And we're open. We're open to business in Kenya. As you've heard, our values are very, very clear. We're looking for people who want to transform the economy, who want to bring something new. Because also one thing, scalability.
Yes.
Scalability is very important. It has to be a business that can be, touch many different parts of Kenya. And also, again, the job creation. I think that's the economic factor.
Oh, that's important.
We have to evaluate ourselves by how many jobs we've created, how many lives we've changed. And I think also from a personal level, we want to do business with people we can have these conversations with.
Exactly, and laugh about it.
Exactly.
And when we make mistakes, we laugh about the mistake because we're never deliberate.
Exactly.
You get,
Yeah. Well, I wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you.
I know you have interviews and meetings and all.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Perfect. This is the beginning of a very long journey.
Yes.
And